from beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it.
And he stopped immediately there. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Ritter now. That's caught by Tucker.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up the middle they go. Forbes. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Ritter back to throw.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Ritter to throw it.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
The 20. Flop.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
McCarthy off the play fake.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, Well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. This is caught by Tucker. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Back to throw, Ritter. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Ritter.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Here's Ritter.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
That is caught.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Forbes. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
It's a big play there for Miami. 66 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
Here's McCarthy.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill from 4 yards out.
And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Gets this one to Hill. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they, too, were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Achane.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
99 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
To the air with McCarthy.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
An audible here to get a new look. They'll go. HN.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Ritter.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a 1st down.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
Flushed out right. Oh, it stays up, and he'll just get rid of it.
A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. That's caught by Tucker. Loose inside the 30.
And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 44 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Ritter going to change it up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, Forbes. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And the lead now up to 14. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. There don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's third down.
And that's caught inside the 35. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
On play action, McCarthy.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
On play action, now McCarthy.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
3rd and 5.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Ritter from the gun.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
79 Bronco. Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Check smash. 19 Lion. Ready.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Out of the gun is a give to Achane.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. 45 yards.
And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Open man is Tucker.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ritter now. That's caught by Tucker.
Flexing his muscle at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Bootlegging out here, Ritter. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
McCarthy off the play fake.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
115 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And now an audible here into something else.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60.
Now McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. McCarthy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy.
And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
And even 60 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Raiders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
60 Bison. Go! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Ancient.
And it's a fumble.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, the tide definitely seems to be turning in this third quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Danny Gray.
45 yards.
And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember, the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Looking left sideline, it's complete. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
70 range, 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Dancing to his left.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, Forbes. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Now Hill to return it. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bisons, 19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, here we go. Hey, smash. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's McCarthy. That'll be caught by Hill.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Let's go.
And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And this will not have the distance to get there. Short, no good, just under the crossbar. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Las Vegas,
they move back.